How do everybody? I hope you're all well. Once again, it's been an absolute age since I've been this side of the camera, and pretty much it's because of working retail. Obviously, prime pike time is also prime peak season for most retailers. So I've been working. So from mid November, I guess. So yeah, thanks for the messages from the few that have. It's the same every year, unfortunately. And I haven't given up. It's just that work comes first. Got to pay the bills somehow. Oh, I've got a bite. Bear with me. That's not taking too long to have a bit of interest. Circle hook on this one, so I don't want to tempt fate and pull out. Could just be a jack pike, could even be a big perch, but not exactly tearing away. Okay, this is going to go on a bit too long. I'm going to reel into it, I think, because I don't want any chance of deep hooking, so let's see what happens. Fish on. It's kiting with me. No idea what the size this fish is. I'm trying to keep it out of all that debris. It's only a jack pike, I think. Strong little dude though. He knocked me blanker. Hook's well in his mouth, so let's move this one out of the way. What has come to light? You know, my faffing around, I've managed to leave my landing net back at home. So I'll be hand landing the fish today. It's really doable. Low to the water. Got a retaining net, so I can sort that out. Got my rod caggy handed so I can bring it round. You can just see the smelt tail out of his mouth. So it shows the log take him head first. Right chap. There's another fish, so the pike are active. Oh, yeah. There we are. Whew. Let's get you sorted quick. There's leeches on him. So he's been sat stationary for a bit. Right everyone, first fish of 2025. Lovely jack pike. I mean, could have been any fish as long as I've caught really. It's been great to catch. Get a bend in the rod. Slight mishap that I haven't got the landing net, but not a problem. So from where I am I can hand land them, chin them. And I've got a retaining net to keep the fish in safe, so shifted all the leeches off of it, and yeah, let's get it back. There wants to go. All good. I was just reeling this rod in to recast it. This is Legend sardine. I was just getting off that snag of that tree and it got nailed on the way in. I don't think it'd have caught the take when I've turned the GoPro on. So obviously I've turned it on after the take. Let's slide this back over here again then. Not much chance it's coming off because this has got a set of trebles on, to be fair. Oh, I fair looked it. Okay, so this isn't going to count. I'm also now going to put the pressure off. Oh, poor bugger. Here's me thinking fish had nailed the bait on the way back in. So I'm not going to put any pressure on this because I don't want to damage the fish as the hooks are in its back. Oh, poor little sod. Come on, mate. He wants to be careful because there's some pike in here that could nail this fish. Well, at least he's not the fish I had just now because he's got different marks across his back. And it does look like this fish has already been bitten by a pike. Don't. Poor little sod. Oh, to get that out quick. Right, so really quickly, hopefully it'll have come out. Whilst reeling in my dead bait, this little sausage, unfortunately, got foul hooked, so I can't lay claim to catching this fish. But this fish has got a whopping great, you can't read it, it's got a big old bite across his back. You can see on the side there, I mean, I ain't got small hands, so it weren't a small fish that's had a go at this one. But again, this scabby little sausage is covered in leeches as well, so we'll sort him out and get him back. Right, little dude. Oh, bless you. You are tiny. Nice. So, what a start to my session. I wouldn't say rudely interrupted, but that's obviously not the case. Pleasantly interrupted. It's a jack pike, really slow take, kind of indicating how cold it's been on this little backwater. It was covered in leeches, so I've removed the leeches for him as well. What's come to light? Once again, I have forgotten to bring my landing net. So it's probably a good idea that I can't fish where I wanted to, because to chin a fish down there, I would end up, I'm sure, being in the water. Here, where I am, there's a pontoon, very low to the water. I can get down, I can lie down if I need to. I've got my cradle in the background, so I can literally put the cradle into the water under the fish and pull it in, so no risk to the fish. If it's small enough and no risk, I can just chin it straight in and on, which I have done. And then I've got my I've got a retaining net, just in case, if ever there were a chance of me catching a really big fish. Yes, I know, it's not a retaining sling, it's a weigh sling. I can rest it up before I take any photos or videos of the fish, so safety's still all good, don't worry. No one jump on me. I am honest enough to say I haven't got the net. But if I thought there was going to be a big risk, I wouldn't fish at all, but there isn't. And then there's loads of debris where I am currently on this session. Down the far end, it's still pretty frozen. There's a big chunk of ice between me and the other anglers. Unfortunately for me, this side, there's loads of debris. And as the ice has been thawing out, loads of debris have started moving around. So I'm kind of moving my float around amongst the debris. And then with the ledger, I've had to move that 3 or 4 times. Obviously, I'd normally just leave it stationary. But I think I might turn that over to a float fished or ledger float fished as well, but we'll see. Well, either way, I'm starting 2025 not a blanker, which is always nice. Whether it be a jack or not, it doesn't matter. I've caught a fish. But yeah, also when I'm working through peak season or pike season, whatever you're going to say, I tend to not watch that much YouTube. So I do like the gone fishing and a few of my mates' channels and see what they're up to. But it was really nice to have tuned in and watched Tom from Snag Bro. I'm pretty sure most of the people that follow me will definitely be watching these guys. They're hilarious, but as most of you will know, if you do watch him, Tom has been struggling, whereas Sean has been not so. Yeah, Tom's landed 2 really nice fish in this video, 1 perch and 1 pike, and you can see on his face he's so made up. And that feeling, we all get it, whether you're sort of 8, 15, 65, we all still get that feeling when you get a nice fish. So fingers crossed, I've got a few hours left, and I can also get that big fish feeling, we hope. But that might be a bite. Bear with me. I will catch you in a bit. That's definitely a bite. I will catch you in a bit. So something is definitely playing with the bait. My float keeps twitching everywhere. And there's bobbing. Go on, take it. Right, I'm going to go for it. Oh, yep, that's definitely fish on. That bleeping is my other rod. This feels like a nice fish. Unless there's a load of snags on this, feels nice. Oh, these snags, man. That's a much nicer fish. And it's got a log around it. And there we are. I've got a stick around him now. I have no idea if my GoPro is recording because I'd left it running earlier. Oh man. Come on, girl. Yeah, got a beady on me. No, 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 no. Oh, all for flipping leaving my net at home. I'm going to put too much pressure on because I don't risk losing the fish. I'd only just finished saying I'd like to get that big fish feeling. Now, I know this isn't a massive fish, but it's certainly a nice one. There we go. Don't you shake that hook. Don't you shake that hook, missus. Hey, there we go, safely landed. Well, she fills a cradle, so that's always a nice sign. Where's that hook? Okay. I'm going to turn around to make it easier for me to unhook the fish. Oh, very nice fish, very nice. Right. Oh, so out, so eat. Oh, get my words out so easy. Sardine, no, smelt even, doing the work again. Right. She's plumping up nice. What am I doing here? Come on. Speed this process up a bit. Right, so right after making that comment that Tom was chuffed to bits to have caught that fish, I'm absolutely made up with this fish. I can't get a proper weigh-in, the scales are bouncing over the place. It's definitely around the 15 pound mark, maybe up to 14, but this, what a way to start. Come on, chill out, girl. Definitely plumping up. Absolutely made it with this fish. Right. And that's why we need a cradle or landing mat. Yeah, proper fish. Proper way to start my 2025 off. I'll try and get a measure in. The weighing kept going 14.9, 15.1, 14.8, so I'm not quite sure. But I am proper made up with that fish. Like I say, I will get a length, I think, just to see. But as soon as I reeled into this fish, I knew it was a better fish than a jack. Loads of other fish scattered off from the side as well. And she, like I say, she is plumping up. But oh, proper made up. Let's get it back. Right. And I will lie down with you, baby. That's it, you blow a few disgruntled bubbles. Hey! And away. Fantastic. See if this produces anything. Fish on. Oh, it took some time, see if it stays on. Another jack, I think. Can't quite see it. Oh, nice one. Take up that much pulling it, but it's nice all the same.
Yeah, fish is a fish, isn't it? Fish is a fish.
Oh, it's holding down. So finish the session off.
Bit of a red letter there.
Oh no, it's not a bad fish actually.
Isn't it bad, then?
It's on little roaches also.
Let him come up. Wear him out a bit, let him come up.
Come on out under there.
I don't remember. Snag him under
I'll come back a bit.
there. Right,
No, that's nice fish.
That's
Fair.
a good fish, that is.
I hope they're the same one we've had earlier.
That ain't a bad fish at all.
Oh, nice one. Cheers, buddy.
Well done, chap.
Hey, nice. Thanks for the help. I don't know. I can't tell if it's smaller than the last one or not. I've got my scales and that's alright, cheers. Folks, just before I was about to pack it up, I've noticed my float had started shooting off, and thankfully another angler, Richard Tolley's, turned up with his landing net. So I've been able to sort the fish out a bit better. Definitely a different fish to the last larger one. This looks to be a shorter fish, but a proper chunk of a fish. I'll show you now. This is another proper fish. Actually, so pleased, it's been a proper red letter day for me, this has. And I should kick it off. I'm definitely going to get away with this fish. This is definitely bigger than the last fish by far. Absolutely proper made up. If anyone might recognise that, there's a bit of damage. Proper big shoulders on this girl. Fair bit of weight in the belly. This one was taken, of all things, on a really small piece of roach. But definitely get it away on the fish. But yeah, proper red letter day for me. But let's get it in the water and chill it out for a bit. Right, got no idea what you guys can see, but let's get this big fish back. Whee. Oh, proper made my day, this has. Very rare if I'll caught two big fish in a session. Make sure she's ready to go. And she's just pointing herself straight down. Not going to let go till you're ready. And there she goes. Lovely jubbly. Rightio folks, first of all, thank you very much for sticking with me if you have, or skipping through to the better bits, but you have to bear with me. I haven't done a video in ages, it's very clunky. Yeah, obviously it's not the same day that I was fishing. I'm in my work uniforms, I'm about to zip off. I'd fished right up until dusk, dark if you like, and then the mist rolled in like from nothing to a million miles an hour. So I couldn't really film anything to say, like a quick overview. But I mean, first of all, yeah, I mean, I've rocked up late in the day. First day off of not doing much, so I had a really lazy start. And to be fair, I was kicking myself because I got down there. There's already a couple of cars down there. Got down to where I'd normally fish, and there were 3 anglers. So I've had a quick peer down to the sides where else I could fit, and as the river levels had come down not that long before, it was still caked in mud. You couldn't see vegetation or a bank as such, it was just all mud, and it sloped. So not having my landing net, which I'd found out unpacking my car, I didn't fancy my chances of not sliding in, so that's forced my hand to go to where I was, and I'm so thankful that it did, because later on in the afternoon, all 3 anglers had left, which is unusual down there, but the one bloke was kind enough to come over and say, like, have you had anything out? So yeah, I've had, at that point I'd had 2, I think it was, and he's like, well, we've got 6 rods out between us all down there, and we've caught nothing. So, and then for me to go on and catch another big fish as well, proper made my day. That has, well, it's made my start to this season, so, or year. But yeah, so, and I must clear up. Yes, I am very well aware that was not a retaining sling, it was a weigh sling. Why I kept on saying a retaining sling, I have no idea. I've got a retaining sling for if and whenever I go carp fishing. But that was definitely a weigh sling. I am aware of it. Please don't rinse me too much. But it did the job, kept the fish safe, kept it in the water so I could do what I needed to do. And then really nicely, Richard came down with his partner on the evening to do a bit of fishing himself. And so the last big fish, or biggest fish, I was able to utilise his net, and he landed it for me, bless him. So that was really nice. And I've got to be honest, I didn't say anything whilst he was there at the time, but as that fish was going into his net, I was very quietly thinking I got a new PB on the go there. Just the girth of that fish across the top of its belly wasn't as long as the first big fish, but it was definitely a bigger unit. There was more mass to it. I was quietly hoping to have gone over, I think 16.11 is my PB. So still nowhere near the £20 mark, but it didn't go anywhere near there at all. So surprised. But yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you very much for sticking through, whether you've watched it all the way through or skipped through to the best bits. Thank you very much, and I will catch you in the next video. Ta-da!